Okay, I'm Anthony Terrell. It's that's my first and middle name, by the way. My last name's Dotson, Anthony Terrell Dotson. It's a long story about this Dotson thing, but that's my given name, my Christian name, as they say. But I go by Anthony Terrell. Anyhow, listen, it's like the 5th of August, I believe. Early in the morning. The sun hasn't even come up yet. I don't even think it's quite dawn yet. It's not, as a matter of fact. I've been saying some things lately. Going on about some things lately. I've been going on some things for quite some time, actually. I got on the internet in 2024 officially, looking and acting and sounding like a hot mess at times, and at other times I would say I was pretty much the polar opposite of that. Exact polar opposite of that. Like I had to, like, one of my monikers that I go by is Dichotomous Angel, or Dichotomous One Angel. So there's a dichotomy going on with me, with everything that you see and everything that you hear, and that is something that has been a constant throughout 2024, and it is 2026, matter of fact, as well as it being August 5th of August. So I've been saying some things since I began, and actually when I began, Lee Carroll Cryon, or Cryon Lee Carroll, however you want to order that. I guess Cryon kind of gets around everywhere, for all I know, at all times, present everywhere, like omnipresent. Is that a word? You got omnipotent. You got omniscient, and then you have omnipresent. I guess omniscient should suffice. I don't know if he's omniscient or not, but omnipresent. Let's make a word up, right? Present at all places at all times. That's quite possible. So anyway, Lee Carroll comes out there to Sanford, Florida in 2024. I believe it was April at the time. What was it entitled, that one? Was it the Sisterhood, Lemurian Sisterhood? Or the Sisterhood of Florida. Anyway, he comes to the women's club out there in Sanford, Florida, which I thought was kind of ironic as well, because, well, those who know, they know. But I've been having quite a few things to say about the ladies, you know. So they came out to the women's club in Sanford, Florida. So I thought that was kind of a coincidental. And it was titled, that's the Sisterhood. I think it was Florida Sisterhood, Lemurian Sisterhood, something like that. Anyhow, and I've been going on since then, and here it is, 2026, and I've been going on about who I am and what I am, what I've experienced, what I've seen, what I've heard, my associations to all of it, the light workers, the rainbows, the crystals, the indigos, all those, you know. The things that I hear Cryon say to me, and it seems to be exclusively to me. I've heard Cryon say to me, which seems to be exclusively to me. My dealings with the government at the Pentagon level. My crossing paths, the way that Donald Trump and I got on board together, our cross paths and our paths has converged, and how he knows of me. The youthing, I'm not youthing right now, but it's something that I have done, it's something that I do, it's something that I earned, so it's something that I can do when I'm ready to do it. And to the extent that I do it, and I have done it, like in degree, you know, like you can say, well, somebody is such and such and so and so and whatever it is that they do. And then you can say, well, yeah, I heard that, but what did they do? Well, they, like Luke Skywalker, he levitated some stones out in the Dagobah system, some telekinesis. Or did he move a spaceship with it? What does that sound? What does that mean? You hear that? And some other things that I've seen, like cookies manifesting out of seemingly out of nowhere, out of thin air, and some other stuff that I've been through, like being out in the field with 3 days and 3 nights out in the field, being coached and edified, and in between, in a very heightened spiritual way, and miracles took place there as well, underneath an olive tree out in Las Vegas, Nevada, of all places. In other words, what I'm trying to say is this: the things that I've said, that I am, that I've seen, that I've heard, that I've done, that I've experienced, who it is that I say that I am, some of these things, like if I say that I am Jesus' older brother, because it's been communicated to me in so many ways that I am. That's not as easy to polygraph on, and I don't really know how you do that. How would you polygraph on that and say, okay, yeah, there he is, you know, without an extra added confirmation from some other source? It doesn't really hold water, does it? Even if I believe it, and I can tell you why I believe it, and the tapestry that's led me to believe that, as if you look at your, I don't know what you look at, your family tree or something like that, right? And say, well, there you go, I'm related to this person or that person. It's not so easy to do that, right? With something like that. So you need a further confirmation. But all things for me leads me to believe that. So I can't polygraph on that and say, hey, here's the polygraph, it's certified now. And the world will say, oh, there you go. But certain things I can polygraph on. Are your eyes brown? Yes, they are. Are you a male? Yes, I am. As it pertains to these things that I've been going on about. Did you go down to see Lee Carroll and Crying and Lee Carroll down in Sanford, Florida, April of 2024? Yes, I did. Did at the time Crying started speaking, when you heard him start to speak, you've been there the whole time, you were wide awake and started speaking, did something not put you to sleep, like instantly? As Crying started to speak, yes. And as you were coming out of your sleep, you heard Crying speaking and doing his outro, but you didn't catch anything that he said really, other than blah, 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 blah. You heard that he was crying and you did his outro. Now you're waking up again. Did you experience that? Yes. There you go. Are your eyes brown? Yes. There you go. Are you a male? Yes, I am a male. Are you 6'5"? No, I'm not. It says right here, you're telling the truth. And that should give me something. Now, maybe I invest a little bit every month, each month, because I think it tends to be a little costly to just go in there and get all the bells and whistles, saying there it is, right? Because I think some of them are a little more complex, a little more involved than others. So I checked up on it, and I think that's kind of how it works. And some polygraphs can be a lot more affordable. So maybe a little every month I invest in it, maybe even as soon as this month. Or the things that are most pertinent, are the most affordable, however you want to look at it. And until each month, each as each month turns, and then we get enough and say, well, I think that's complete enough, that's comprehensive enough, and take it like this, fold it up like a book, and say, well, that gives me something. And maybe I can slide in there with that to wherever it is that I do eventually. Maybe I have to become somebody eventually that says, okay, well, there it goes. It's like the Smashing Pumpkins. I heard Crime refer to the Smashing Pumpkins once upon a time. I think it was out in Australia or something like that, and he made reference to the Smashing Pumpkins. He also made reference to Prince, the artist formerly known as Prince, in the Lightworker's Handbook. When he said, why do they call the artist the artist? Prince was quite integral in a lot of things per this whole, all the things that are going on right now. You know, he was talking about these things back before, you know, it became so popular. It's catching on more and more these days. As I've watched through the years, it's becoming more and more, more and more well known, more and more prevalent in people's awareness of it and what it is. I would like to shine light upon it. I like to expedite it. It's not necessary, but that's what I like to do, you know. I'm pretty sure in time it will do just that. But the point of this whole thing is that I want to polygraph on some things, as many things as I can, just to give me credibility, as much credibility as I can get on the things that I say, that I've seen, that I've heard, I've done, I've experienced. So you know that I'm not just making these things up. Eventually, maybe I can get something confirm that, you know, even back that up even more. And like I've been trying to reach out to Lee Carroll to see if he would meet me halfway to get a verification from Cryon, which I think would be a good credit, a good reputable source for what it is. Some people are like, I don't believe in the Cryon. What is a Cryon? You know, but others are like, I believe in the Cryon, and that word's good with me. But we'll see. I guess she's just, Lord, grant me serenity to accept the things I cannot change, and the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. So, I guess they say, do what you can. So the polygraph looks like something I'm getting ready to do. You know, lean towards that. I also saw some place down there where you can get your hair back. They can do the artificial transplants, or what do you call that shit? The transplants? Not artificial transplants, but the transplants. Or they take hair out of the back of your head. When you say if it's falling out in the crown area, they take it out and you're good, what do you call it? Just waking up in the morning. What do they call it? What's the word they're looking when they call it? I don't know. Something starts with a C, contendant, something like that. I don't know. Anyway, they take it out of the side of your hair, back of your hair or whatever, and then they pull it back up in your crown area. But it's a little expensive. But I wouldn't mind. I mean, if you ask me, would you rather or not have your hair? I'd rather have my hair. You know? But it's a little expensive, a little costly. But $6,000, I can get all that back. You know? I can get like a full, if they took a large hair for $6,000. But what was my point? What was I talking about? That led me to get to that? Hell, it was something. A good candidate. That's what I was looking for, searching for. You make a good candidate. It's either that or participant. Oh yeah. And when I take the polygraphs, and I've got my tripod with me, it's right here, right now. I'll be rolling that rolling that camera throughout the course of it. I mean, if that's allowed. And you can also, I'm pretty sure with those things, you can call someplace. I don't know how many calls they accept or however that works, you know. But like if you go and get a certificate online or something like that for like being a masseuse or a yogi, a yoga, or whatever it is, yoga instructor, or whatever it is that you do. It's like, oh yeah, you got it from us or from this place over here, and so we'll keep everything over here, and they can call us, get added confirmation that you did get a certificate or receive a certificate for that, and you're not just walking around certificate saying, hey, it's this, it's that, and you drew it up yourself. You can call the actual place and say, well, this is it, blah, 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 connect all those dots and say, yeah, yeah, and then call them up, and there you go, or however you do it, write out for it, send out for it. And is that Skippy? I mean, because, like, I believe Lee Carroll may even think I'm a nut. He may think that's all there is to it is I'm a fucking nut. I don't know what they know over there and what they don't know over there and what they may suspect over there, but I'm looking like this. If you come out and tell somebody you're X and X, Y, Z and ABC, and they're like, that's great. Well, we're all human, right? But you want to say, well, you have some kind of alien hybrid thing going on. Like, that's great. That's great. Well, we believe in none of that. We don't believe in none of what you got going on out there. Some people will say it's all poppycock. You know, it's all hooey crap, right? Others will say, well, I believe in some of it. Yeah, but who are you? Well, I believe in light workers. I believe in the rainbows. I believe in Cryon, but who are you? It's like Till Swan. Who is Till Swan? As far as I know, she hasn't been verified as a light worker, but she claims to be a light worker. She may very well be one. But until you get an ID that says you are such and such and so, then we're all human. Don't you have an ID that says you are Anthony Terrell Dotson? Yeah. Well, give us your name at least, and we'll run you through our over here and see that everything checks out. Because we're pretty much... We're presuming you've been arrested before. We should get a picture pop up on the computer and everything else on your name and your date of birth, and maybe your social security number if need be. All probably they need is your name and your date of birth, right? And put it in their little car and pops up. Oh, there you go. It's Anthony Terrell Dotson. They got your fingerprints. They got all kind of shit. I'm at the point in my life right now. I want to get this confirmed. Either yay or fucking nay. Either fucking way, I'm ready to do it. Now here I am using profanity and shit, right? You know, at first I was like not using profanity. It sounded very professional. Here I am all elevated and extra, you know, animated and using profanity. So let me go back to my little, I can give you a smile and all that doesn't really mean shit. I can come smiling in your face all day, every day. I can come like I am right now, me mugging you. What's the truth? Do I mean you ill intent, or do I mean you no harm? I even offer that to the ladies, you know. I don't know why they haven't taken me up on it. I guess that's not the way they do things. It's not how things like. Do you want to polygraph me? I think that's good game for a man. That's good game, right? Like you can polygraph me. I'll pay for it. Just get a list of questions that you want to ask about my intentions and so on and so forth. You know, whether I mean you harm, what my intentions are, who I am, what I am, you know, all that good stuff, you know. And then I can look at it and say, okay, I'm aligned with that. I'm cool with that. Then we can polygraph on it and you can get a confirmation right there without going through all this stuff that you want to do. Like look at my email and look at this and look at that and snoop around here and snoop around there. Maybe it's too direct for a lot of people. But for me, it's not. I think I like it. I like that. I like that. I like those. I like how that works, you know? So I can smile on your face all day. Hey, you doing? It don't mean shit. See how this right there, I'm smiling? You feel much better, right? Oh, you're smiling? Okay, that's great. Don't mean shit. The devil smiles. When he's ready to smile. So why is he mean mugging us right now? He's so scary. I mean, you know harm.